Thank you very much for this question. My name is first Bulama Bukarti. The delegates are representative of 5 major Nigerian universities who have come to London for a workshop organized by Tony Blair Faith Foundation. And it is a workshop that is aimed at promoting interfaith understanding, dialogue and interaction in Nigeria, particularly in the universities. And from the way I understand, the aim of the workshop is to have a sort of an interfaith community on universities which will be nurtured in the university and then be taken out to the wider society so that the universities may serve as a beacon of peace and nation building, and a prototype of what we want the Nigerian community to look like. This is a very difficult question because I have benefited a lot from the workshop. But let me just mention a few of them, maybe 5. First, it was courtesy of this workshop that I came into direct contact with my Christian brothers and sisters. This was never the case in Nigeria. I had never had the opportunity of discussing with any Christian for 30 minutes in the spirit of understanding his faith and him understanding my faith, before this dialogue. Number 2, this dialogue has exposed me to the fact that, contrary to what I thought before, the Nigerian problem is not bigger than something I can do something about. Because before I came to this workshop, I thought the Nigerian problem is too big and I am too little to contribute anything. But this workshop, built my confidence and really exposed me to the fact that I can really contribute something to solving the Nigerian problem, particularly the ethno-religious crisis in the country. Number 3, the workshop has also exposed me to some tools and mechanisms I can use in communicating my idea and convincing the Nigerian community of all faith as to the reason why they should come together, work together, and build a strong, self-reliant, peaceful and harmonious Nigeria. The workshop has also assisted me in recognizing the fact that I am also guilty of some hate speech before I came to the workshop, and I am sure to change the way I message my audience the next time I would have an opportunity to speak after this workshop in Nigeria. These are some of the benefits. I am going to make a difference when I go back to Nigeria in many ways. First, I would try to be a model of what I have learned here. A model of understanding other people, being good to them even though they don't belong to my faith, and then a model of showing the people how a Muslim should relate with those who are non-Muslims. Number 2, I would use the knowledge I have gained here to invite more people to see reasons why we should engage in interfaith dialogue and interaction so that we may make our country more peaceful and have the opportunity of worshipping subscribing to our respective faith without necessarily being violent against each other. I also wish to use the knowledge I have here to train others who would be ambassadors of peace in the country. It has started already making contributions to peaceful election because first I have seen reasons why we must call on the National Electoral Commission and all other stakeholders to make sure they play their role in ensuring free, fair and credible elections. But I also would go back and we intend to sign 20,000 signatures in the next 2 weeks, calling for 3 major things, or 4 if you like. The first is we would call on the National Electoral Commission to ensure that free, fair and credible elections are conducted in 2015. Number 2, call on security forces to be impartial and diligently and competently discharge their duty of protecting lives and properties during the election, but also call on Nigerians to recognize the fact that though they have a right to support and vote for any candidate of their choice, they do not have any right under the law to pick up arms against anybody because their candidate is not declared the winner. I think it is only when we recognize this and the fact that violence has never changed anything in the world ever that we would have a country to be proud of in the future.